Greetings everyone, my name is Corinna from the Boho Abode, and today I am excited to be sharing one of the projects that I am completing as part of the New Year, A New Room Refresh Challenge. If you don't know what that is, it is a challenge put together every January by my friend Stephanie from Casa Watkins Living. She brings together a group of us bloggers and we each refresh a room in our house. This year I'm refreshing my dining room, and today the project that I'm sharing with you is this DIY tassel garland for the fireplace. It is luxurious, it is beautiful, and it's pretty easy to put together, so I'm excited to jump right into this. For this project, we are going to need 7 silk tassels, and these are from Smith Honig, one of the official New Year, New Room Refresh Challenge sponsors. We'll also need a pair of needle nose pliers, brass jewelry making chain, and 16 jump rings. And the chain that I bought came with the jump rings, and I will have that linked in the blog post. So these tassels have a loop at the top for hanging them, and this loop is much longer than what we need for this garland. So what we're going to do is take this knot that's at the top of the brass detail and start to loosen it so that we can tie the knot further up the rope. Here you can see I've gotten the knot loosened, and I'm just going to move that knot towards the top of the loop. Now that we've got that knot further down the rope, we're going to move the brass bead down to it, flip our tassel upside down, and start to part the tassel hairs. Underneath, you're going to find a second knot. What you're going to need to do is hold down those silk hairs and then grip that knot and start to wiggle it. And that's going to loosen things so that you can pull the rope through the silk hairs and move the tassel hairs up to the brass bead. And just repeat this process for all 7 tassels. For this next part, we are going to take 2 jump rings for each tassel. We're going to use the needle nose pliers to open one of the jump rings and slide the other one onto it. Now we're going to take the open jump ring and attach it to the loop at the top of our tassel. Use the needle nose pliers to close it over top this loop. And again, repeat this process for all 7 tassels. Next, take the brass jewelry making chain and measure out to the length of the place that you're going to be hanging your tassels. Use the needle nose pliers to clamp down and pull, and that should easily break it apart. Next, use the needle nose pliers to open 2 jump rings and attach them to either end of the chain. Use the needle nose pliers again to close those back up. Then we are going to want to find the center of the chain, and I just did that by folding it in half, and then grab one of the tassels and we are going to start attaching them. What we're going to do is use the needle nose pliers to open the jump ring that is not attached to the loop on the tassel. Once that's opened, we are just going to slip it onto one of the links of the chain, and then again use the needle nose pliers to close it back up. We just need to repeat that process with the 6 other tassels. I found it easy to just eyeball where I wanted the tassel next to the center one, and then I just kept folding the chain over to find the spot that the next one would hang. Hopefully that's making sense, but you can kind of see what I'm doing in the video here. And finally, we just need to hang our garland, and I found it really easy to just use simple nails because the jump rings slip right over the nail head. on this DIY luxurious boho tassel garland. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial, and I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. I have all of the supplies listed in the blog post, and I will have that linked down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed, and leave a like on this video. I would really appreciate it. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I can't wait to chat with you again soon. Bye!